Hey everybody, Economic Ninja here. We're going to talk silver today. We're going to talk about the silver market, what's going on as far as purchases, is the market starting to heat up, and why did the price pop on Friday? Without further ado, let's do this. All right guys, welcome back. Thank you so much for coming out and checking out this video on silver. We're going to talk about the silver market. First off, I want to thank everybody that's doing a little thumbs up, the likes. It's helping me out get the videos to get out into the world. Also, if you haven't subscribed and you've been watching me for a while, if you don't mind hitting the subscribe button, that'd be awesome too. All right guys, silver. So we've seen a knockdown in the silver price. It went from, I don't know, mid 26s to the mid 23s, low 23. But something happened that's different than anything we've seen in recent history in silver, okay? Normally, and I've talked to some big people in the industry way before I ever started a YouTube channel. Normally, people like to buy things when they're going up in price. Sounds funny, very few people, everyone talks about buy low, sell high, but they have no clue how to buy low and sell high. Why? Because they're charged full of emotions, and that's what makes a speculator and not an investor. So with the silver market, it's just like any other market. As it's going up in price, people are buying up like crazy, right? Well, we saw that when the Wall Street Silver crew was formed after a lot of them got kicked out of Wall Street Bets, right? Because they brought up this thing called silver that's really highly shorted, and they started buying up silver, and we saw the premiums explode and prove the fact that it doesn't take a whole lot of buying to just knock retail precious metals out of the market. The availability goes to zero. Delays, shipping delays happen because it takes so long for these online dealers to actually go grab the metal, get the metal from the mints and the primary dealers. And so normally that's what happens, right? But something happened just recently that's different. See, the price got smacked down about $3. And I was talking to Andy at Miles Franklin. And by the way, I put that challenge out there. Andy said anybody that emails him, and I'll put the email in the description of the video, and they say, hey, say that the ninja sends you so he knows what you guys are talking about. He said, look, go try and find the best deal ever. And that's what I'm all about. Find the best deal, get the most metal in your hands, and I will beat that price. He goes, I guarantee you I'll match it, but most of the time, 90% of the time, I'll beat it. People are calling me and emailing me like crazy saying, dude, I did it. I found a smoking deal on metal. I emailed him, and he's, boom, beat the price. So that's really good news. Well, I called him up, and I called the great guys over at SD Bullion up, and I said, what's going on right now with this smackdown? Are you guys seeing an increase in silver purchases? And they said, no joke, we can't even talk to you right now. We are so slammed. I said, all right, well, as soon as you can, get back to me. So last night I got a call from SD Bullion. I talked to Andy, and they both confirmed that they said, look, this is big. Like there's a ton of purchases coming in. People are starting to wake up. They're saying, look, I just bought silver in the springtime with these massive premiums because I was late to the game. Now silver gets smashed and premiums were still, they came down so much. People are going, oh my gosh, the buying opportunity. I'm able to dollars cost average, and they're just going for it. Now I asked the guys, I said, look, how long are you gonna be able to keep premiums? And they said, okay, right now we've got inventory. We're selling, and we're looking at the primary dealers, looking at them, calling them up, and we've got inventory. However, we don't know how long that's gonna last. Now, silver did pop on Friday. It wasn't really anything to write home about 40 cents, I think. That has to do with when options are expiring and all that kind of stuff. I don't even want to get into those, but there's actually times on the calendar where people are covering their positions, right, on the paper markets. So that could have been why. It probably was. It wasn't anything to write home about. Silver itself is still pretty low, right? Gold also took a little bit of a beating over the last week. Ironically, this video is coming out on the 50th anniversary, the golden anniversary of when Nixon took us off of the gold standard temporarily, temporarily 50 years ago. And we saw what happened then, but there was no technology back then where hundreds of thousands, actually millions of people can get together on the internet and share the information of why that was a bad decision and how it led to rampant inflation in the 70s, and then finally led to Paul Volcker going, the heck with this, we're stopping it right now, we're gonna spike interest rates. The days when a home mortgage was 18%. How would you like to see that again? What would that do to the market? Sorry, I digress. My point being is that right now, people are jumping on the bandwagon with the precious metal, and they're learning a lesson that they learned the hard way back in the springtime, and that was, oh my gosh, it is very hard to source silver if a lot of people want to go buy it, and they run out of it real quick, so the premiums go skyrocketing, and the shipping delays are out of this world. So people are racing down there right now. So I wanted to tell you, on the 50th anniversary of Nixon making that stupid decision, you know what? It might be the time. You might want to go online, try and find the best deal. I've got like 3 different links of companies I've worked with that I bought from that I've got great prices. And then Andy goes, heck with that. I will destroy it and I will make you even a better deal. So that's, I mean, you honestly can't not try that. Another thing that's really interesting, Andy Scheckman is the owner, was a CEO of Miles Franklin. They've been around in business, I believe, for over 30 years and have never had a bad review. So I think it's pretty exciting to do business with good people. Andy is the main sponsor of the Dallas event that's going to be coming out in March of 2022. He's going to actually be there speaking, and I have a feeling he's going to bring some huge names with him. I'm super excited to be sharing a stage with these guys. It's just absolutely great. So, as a matter of fact, around the end of the month, you're probably going to see me and Andy doing some roundtables, some live feeds together, talking economics, and it'll be cool because I can get somebody asking me questions, and I could really have some fun with the answers. All right, guys. With that being said, I thank you so much. Keep stacking, keep crushing it. Wall Street Silver, you're doing an awesome job. The Economic Ninja is out.